Fixxx on Dash Radio. Get the shit.
We just got done chopping it up with Jasmine David, but now I have with me another beautiful guest right now. Her name is Alyssa Goss. She's an actress, right?
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
Hi,
Thank you. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, I'm feeling these shoes though,
Yeah.
and these jeans, and the top. The whole fit
Hey, you
is
better watch
bomb.
out.
Are those Steve Madden?
Yo, if you felt this, look how soft this is. Yeah.
She gonna come back with that shit next week. Like, yo. She gonna come back looking like, yo, you know watch out.
Crazy.
Those shoes are so bomb though. I'm really stuck on them. Wait, but where'd you get those from?
Jeffrey Campbell.
Jeff. Ooh, I know it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's either
He's got the vibe
Steve
happening.
or Jeffrey.
Man, Steve falls apart too fast for me.
Yeah.
Steve Madden?
Yeah.
Y'all should be talking about that. I shouldn't be talking about Steve
Don't
Madden.
tell us what to talk about.
Ooh.
Let's talk about.
Wow. That's what I'm talking about.
Did you
Some
see?
heat,
Did
yo.
you see
That's what I'm
the? Did you see
talking
the
about.
Bobby Brown story?
He's
Bobby Brown story, yeah.
no, his eyes shifted. He didn't see it.
You didn't see
I
the
did.
Bobby.
She said his eyes shifted.
You saw? Did you see no
You was in the
shit?
movie?
Yeah.
Oh
See,
my God.
that's how you know.
I mean, I seen it one time. That's all I
I saw it once too,
like,
but you know,
I seen it 10 times.
I feel like
yeah.
the thing with
But if you told me, like, who was you in the movie? His girl?
Alicia.
Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah.
So
No,
I was
no,
at the
But I didn't
pad
like, no.
and I had the
But I
movie
see
on
it.
I had the movie on DVR and I was watching it and then I noticed her character was dope. Like it stood out a lot.
Yeah, it was dope.
And
It was
then
dope.
you know I sent her a DM like, hey, how can we get your contact info?
Oh, that's
Did you see
dope.
Night 2?
Huh?
Did you see Night 2?
Did I see what?
Night 2
What's that?
of the movie.
Night. I had both. I had both on my
Episode?
DVR.
Yeah.
And I
Okay,
watched
cool.
both of them.
Nice.
And then you know I just thought you were a dope actress and I was like, we got to get her on the show.
That's
Thank
lit.
you.
And then I sent her a respectful DM.
He did.
As
Right.
you should.
Hey,
As
as
you
you
should.
should,
You know what I'm
right?
saying?
As you
It
should.
wasn't no weird shit.
Don't be in these DMs
You know.
moving crazy and shit.
Nah, so once I got the contact info, then I slid it to my manager, and then we locked her in. So
Word.
thank you for taking the time to come
I
on the
do,
show.
Yeah,
I
I do
appreciate it.
remember
That's
that
what's
now.
up.
When Bobby walked,
The bathroom scene?
no, when after he lost all his money. right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they met again at the backstage or some shit. Right?
Yeah.
And she was like, "How you go through 30 million?"
Yeah,
I was thinking it too. Like, damn, they got 30 million in the 80s.
yeah it's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's a lot.
He was like,
It's
"Man,
crazy.
Whitney's is together." I was like, "This nigga's stupid." Like, she kicked the nigga out. That shit's crazy.
Yo.
For those that don't know and haven't seen the movie, tell us about the role that you played.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
So Alicia Etheridge Brown, who started out as Bobby Brown's his manager.
Yeah.
After Tommy. So, you know, listen,
I was
Alicia's
Bobby Brown.
spicy.
Yeah.
She was an amazing character to play because she gave me free range. She wasn't really like on my ass like, hey, no, that's not how I act. From day one,
Oh,
she was
shit.
like, hey, that is how I sit. So
Oh, you fell right in then, huh?
yeah, I fell right
Did you
into
meet,
it.
Like, was y'all kicking it with Bobby Brown and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That seemed like that would have been
Yeah.
lit. Yeah.
I mean,
How
it
was that?
was.
Was he telling the little nigga like how to beat him? Because every
know
photo
what?
you would see Bobby Brown right in the front, like, no, nah, nigga, you gotta. I did it like.
I think Woody had so much to pull from
Yeah.
just online where he was constantly studying and, you know, just him being a performer in general and a dancer.
He did
The
a great
performance,
job. Yeah.
shit, he killed. Can I?
Yeah.
Hey, say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, you do everything but smoke weed in this motherfucker right about now.
Yeah, you
That's how you. When I walked in, I was like,
Oh yeah.
Nah,
You
you
gonna
good.
see from over here, yeah, you're gonna see me smoking, but just not in here. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
but
get
Alicia,
fired.
the thing about Alicia is, she kind of was like you didn't know too much about her. Even for me, researching wise,
Yeah.
I was like, how do I figure out who
smart.
this woman is? And so I really had nothing to pull from. So essentially, I just came from a place of like, okay, I'm gonna fight for women and like not let it be this thing where the conversation is just going one way. And I didn't want to come off annoying as a woman
No, it was
with
cool.
this man that's so, you know, well known and has such a, we all know Whitney and Bobby.
Yeah, I mean,
so.
it's the thing is, it was like, damn, how's she gonna pick up after Whitney, my nigga?
She
Like,
picked up very
No,
well.
she put that nigga in check though, right? Yeah, I remember that part. You put him when he popped up at the yeah, he popped up. He popped up like she got divorced. She like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out. Get off my lawn. I was like, damn, that's how you got to
Nah,
talk to the nigga though.
you killed
I
that
remember
role
that,
for
though.
real.
You killed that
Thank
role.
you.
That
For
scene,
real.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, she put that nigga Bobby in his place though.
I
Like,
think she played her role a lot better than the lady that played Whitney.
Don't be messy.
No, I'm being for real. For one, and I'm not trying to throw shots.
In the best light in the movie, though.
Yeah,
So
but the
people wasn't
lady
used to seeing Whitney
It's
like
so
that,
much
though.
to live up to. Like, especially like, think about it. For me, I was coming into this brand new. No one knew who I was. There really was no pressure on me besides what I put on myself, right?
I can see that.
Whereas for Gabby, imagine playing a woman who has not only the most beautiful voice, right? But she's also a character, and she's also not here to say, that's not how I acted, behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So
She picked up on some shit, right? I think she did a good job.
I think she did.
Yeah.
Listen, she did a decent job.
She
but
put that nigga in check too.
yeah,
bro.
she had her
Bobby in
moment.
check.
I think it would have.
Like, nigga, this is my fucking house.
His
Like,
mom was checking him.
Yeah.
Whitney was checking him.
It's still like everybody
Her
was checking
character
that nigga, though, right? Damn.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Damn. And taking his checks.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
What you got coming up though? You got some other power roles after that?
Yeah.
Stock went up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
We can say that. I mean, honestly, it's all still a hustle at the end of the day. I just got done filming How High 2.
Okay.
Yeah, with Yachty in DC,
DC on Fly.
which was very interesting
Was it funny?
because I'm like the woman. Okay, imagine me, right? And I'm like their partner in crime. So I'm coming into this movie. They're kind of on this adventure, and then. I help them, but my character's a little cheesy. She, and then she kind of falls in.
Some movie shit, huh?
Some movie shit.
Yes, this movie.
I wish Red MF ain't in it. You can't spell no tapes. Let me stop. You ain't got
I think it's out there that they're not in it.
Yeah, it's already out there.
It's out there that they're not in it.
So How High 2 doesn't have
I know,
them in it?
I know.
Yo, it's DC Young Fly and Lil Yachty.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the-
like
I don't know
having
if I can
them
listen to
house
Lil
party
Yachty
movies
voice
after
for 2
Kid and
fucking
Play
hours,
with and
bro.
shit.
I don't know
Here's
if I
the
can listen to
thing,
Young
here's
Yachty,
the thing.
Lil Yachty for 2 hours. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
no. Now listen. I gotta defend it just a little bit
Yeah, you gotta pick
because
that nigga up because
yeah.
I'll wait for that shit, man. I don't know.
Redbox?
Let me hear it though. Redbox? No.
You guys are.
Man, we went through this already. We gotta
You guys
put
are
money in the
guts.
He's like, hey, what other projects you got? Oh, How High 2. Oh, Red Method, not in it. Oh, I don't even want to hear any more shit about this.
Did I say that?
I mean, I'm just putting words in your mouth at this point.
I
but-
feel you. No, you know what? I tried out for How High and I didn't get the job. That's probably why I'm salty. The first one,
Like
long
back in
time
the
ago.
day?
Back in the day, yeah.
What role? What were you?
The nigga,
Do you remember?
Silas.
Silas, yeah.
Dang.
I know.
I could have. That's.
I don't even
you-
want to act no more. I just want to go to the movies.
You want to act no more?
Not really.
Don't tell me that was the only audition you ever went out for and you
Mall
stopped.
Cop. Mall Cop.
What
Mall
role?
Cop?
Wait.
You said Mall Cop?
What role in Mall Cop?
The stupid corny fucking skateboard scene at the end. I went there on some like, oh, the skater. I walked up, they seen a black dude. They was like, oh, where the skater at? I'm like, oh, I ain't getting this shit.
Yo, but I mean,
Like,
mid
nigga, I'm
'90s,
like-
mid '90s that just came out with
Yeah,
all
yeah,
those
yeah.
skaters.
Yeah. No, my man did that. No, I couldn't have been in that. It's specifically for the people that was in it.
Right, but what I'm saying is, you just, you were moving ahead of your time. You were, you know
I'm
what I
ahead of
mean?
my time, yeah. I'm waiting for the 2000s to drop so I can put my shit out.
All right.
You light my shit up. Maybe you can act in that shit. That'd be lit.
All right,
At a big
I'm
enough
down.
budget, that'd be dope, right?
I'm
Yeah,
down.
hell yeah.
Hey, what about your music taste though? Who you be bumping to? Who you be riding in your car?
Oh, right now I've been listening to Topanga, Trippy Red.
Oh,
I've been
Trippy
just like
Red.
bumping the hell out of
What's your
that.
favorite Trippy Red track?
Topanga.
Topanga?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My daughter-
Something about it. It
my
makes me feel
daughter's
like
a
I'm
huge
like
fan
getting
of-
ready to
of-
graduate or
yeah.
something, you know?
Wow.
But
Just
I listen
Topanga's
to
a
Trippy.
classic though from Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Topanga, like what?
Topanga,
You don't know what
Topanga.
Topanga is. You're kind of slacker.
I didn't know what Topanga was until I got to California. It's like, oh, it's a street. Like, cool.
When did you get to California?
Nigga, I ran away to California. like,
Oh.
20 years ago, I hitchhiked
From where?
from Philly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a deep situation.
All right. We
But
don't have
yeah.
to go there.
But everybody watched Boy Meets World, and Topanga, the girl, she made that name famous, yo.
She did.
Like, everybody talk about Topanga from, and I never knew it was a real street until I got out here. I was like, oh shit, this is like a real thing.
It's like
So,
Topanga Canyon,
yeah,
right?
Topanga
Yeah,
Canyon,
Yeah.
The
Topanga,
mall.
oh my gosh, I love Topanga. I
Topanga
remember when the
Mall.
first time
No,
I
the mall is
watched
lit,
that
yo.
show, I was like, who the fuck is Topanga? What name is
Yeah.
Topanga?
Mm.
Sound like Tampico. You know what Tampico drink?
Yeah.
What? The Tampico, what?
You haven't had
I don't
Tampico?
fuck with it no
No,
more,
what's
but
that?
yeah.
What's that?
It used to
That
it,
sugary ass
that sounds like a
orange
Christmas
juice,
drink,
fake
but it used to be
orange juice
fire.
in it.
You know, coming up, that shit was that was the shit. But back to Topanga. So Topanga is one of your favorite trippy red tracks.
Migos?
Yeah.
You fuck with Migos?
Here's the thing, guys. All right, if you guys are gonna ask me questions about people in the music game,
What?
I'm just kind of becoming okay with these artists that are coming out now.
Okay,
Wow.
I see what you're saying.
Like
Wow,
I'm
that's
kind
what's
of just now
So who
like
you
accepting the mumble rap,
Ooh.
all of that. Is
So
that
who
what
you
the-
like some real hip hop? You like hip hop, Tupac, Biggie?
I'm like the thing is I'm all over the place. I love Tupac. I love Biggie. I love all genres of music.
That's
really.
dope. Yeah, that's good. So
But
what's your
Bob
favorite
Marley,
Bob Marley?
yeah, you gotta
Relaxing.
You like
yeah,
reggae?
like
reggae.
because I don't know. You guys are in the music realm, but like frequency is everything.
True.
So like what we're listening to is really, facilitating how we go out into our day. And the type of mindset, if I'm listening to boom boom, like I want to kill you, this, that, the other, and then I go into an
Snap.
audition.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
go
yeah.
into an audition, and I'm
Bring
talking to
that
this
energy,
casting
right?
director. I'm gonna be hitting her with all this aggressive ass energy. It's not cool,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, no, not if you want the job.
Not if I want the
Yeah.
job.
So let's talk about you coming off that role that you played.
Right.
Well, how did your parents feel about that? Because I mean, Bobby
Yo,
and
my-
Whitney is probably from their era. So to have a daughter, playing a major role
Yeah.
in a biopic, how they feel about that?
Both my parents, my whole family is just so excited.
Yeah, that's lit.
My dad was really happy I didn't have a sex scene, which was he was like, and everyone, all my cousins were in like a group message, so they hit me and they were like, "Yo, listen, before you watch this, is there a sex scene?"
Wow.
I was like, "Nah, there's not a sex
shit.
scene, no sex scene. Like
Yeah.
it's just alluding
work.
to that,
Yeah.
But my mom she's just the most proud mother, so supportive. The other day she said, "Can you send me the link for the movie? Because I don't have cable here. I just have my Apple TV, and I want to be able to watch the movie whenever." And I was like, she just always,
Yeah.
she's just.
I'm glad that shit came out.
She's just a
on BET.
supporter.
Yeah.
You her baby girl.
It took my brother like forever to even watch the
I really
movie.
thought your brother was Tony Parker, the basketball player, when he walked up in here. Like real shit, I really did. I thought don't he look like Tony Parker?
I could see
He
that,
looked
yo.
just like Tony Parker.
he looks like
people
he
used to say
does
Blake
something,
Griffin.
Nah, I got Tony
That nigga
Parker.
Blake, that's a whole nother color.
That's like 5 shades
It's
lighter.
5 shades of light. Yeah, nah, that's definitely Tony Parker like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
for real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look at how he's sitting in the corner.
Yeah.
He's just looking.
They about to pass the ball.
So
like,
is your
like,
brother a
look
model?
alive. He's actor, major photographer.
Okay.
that's lit. That's lit.
Yeah,
That's lit.
actor, photographer. All
That's
that.
what's
I'm
up.
trying to
Bigged you
get
up, my
someone.
nigga. Hell yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to have them
For real.
cast me and him in a movie together because
Yeah.
that shit would be.
That would be dope.
Y'all
should
speak
really
into
do
existence.
something
y'all,
with
so
your
when y'all
brother.
was younger, did y'all used to like play act together?
Yo,
Like,
yes.
you know what I mean?
Like,
Tell, like, you know what I mean? Yeah?
co-
Get your ass up here, man.
yeah.
Get on the mic. Get on the
This is my
mic.
brother
Nigga stuff.
Greg.
That's dope. What up, Greg?
Right? What's up, Greg?
What's going on? What's going on?
No, here, take
I
that
used
chair,
to just
take
be
the black
like
chair.
super bossy and kind of boss him around. Like,
Yeah, I can see
hey,
that,
get
yeah.
here.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
see
take
that.
this.
And you try to tell me what to do. I was like, damn, we just
I
met,
like telling
you know?
people what to do. I
Nigga,
kind
shut up.
of.
We didn't talk about that. I was like, oh, shit. Icy out this motherfucker.
Yeah, but you liked it.
True. I've been talked to like that before, my friend.
So
Buddy,
tell us
bro.
about you guys coming up together and how you guys fed off each other with your career as far as acting and things like that.
Yeah, I mean,
And tell people
I-
your name too.
so I'm Greg.
Greg Goss.
So I'm Greg.
There's a
Hey,
lot of
Yeah.
Greg. This is Greg at the liquor store. You gotta tell me your whole name.
Greg-
Hey, come on, don't come here acting smooth,
He
brother.
probably-
Come on, man.
Super
Hey,
smooth.
he smoked. Y'all
I
smoked?
wasn't expecting to be
did,
on the
and
radio.
Like, he high as shit.
Yeah, he
That
is.
nigga like, I wouldn't. I ain't prepared. I didn't
And
know.
here's the thing about Greg is like he loves taking his time talking. So it's
Okay.
like if you ask him a question, like
we
you
gotta
would be
wait.
like, bruh,
Oh,
let's
shit.
pick it up, pick up the
Yeah,
speed.
we
So
can't be taking
you
naps in
gotta ask
between
him-
questions.
Yeah,
Ask that nigga a question.
his
dumb
eyes
slow.
aren't even open right now.
I know
All right,
that.
so what's up, Greg? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Greg, what do you do? They gotta take photos.
Like,
Just be patient. Just be patient with the answer.
Damn, y'all motherfuckers, boy.
So tell us about growing up, how you guys fed off each other with acting and everything.
Yeah, so I would consider myself to be an artist. You know, I went to school for art.
Okay.
But it's funny because like Alyssa and I, we were watching some home videos,
Okay.
and yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that nigga smoke. Absolutely.
and as I was, Greg. All right,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Come on. Let's hear the man talk. Let's hear the man talk.
Go ahead.
so what y'all want to know?
No, they literally just
This nigga.
It's okay, it's okay.
asked the question.
It's all good.
Nigga
It's
like,
all
hold on. For real, you forgot the question, huh?
Nah, I know the
Enough said, say
Give me the
less,
question
my
one
nigga,
more
say
Hey, no,
less.
back to what you were saying, though. You said you were watching some home videos.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, so the question was, do we make home videos or do we like
No,
play
the
act?
question was not, did we make home
y'all play-
videos?
Yeah, did y'all play act together? Like,
we
as
we
kids?
yeah, kinda. We would like we would like we would make videos and like just like mess around, come up with like scenes. And
Yeah.
We're also a lot.
like the
we're
Wayans-
also
like
a
the
lot
Wayans.
older than what we look. I feel like. So
How would y'all
it's
think
not
y'all
like in
look?
that we weren't like really in that like YouTube realm. Like if I was growing up now, shit, I
Yeah.
would have been putting videos out
Yeah.
all the time, YouTube, all of that, coming up with my brother.
yeah, there
That
was like
would've been fire.
there's no real outlet for us to like
Yeah.
really put it out. So we would just make the videos and we would just have them.
And so
Okay.
then really what happened was I graduated from high school and, you know, everyone's like, it was my high school graduation party, right? And everyone's like, oh, we're, Alyssa, I'm like, where is everybody? They're like, oh, they're in that room watching your home video. Like like this graduation video. They're like, come on, check it out. I go in there. It was 2.5 hours of some of the most embarrassing,
shit. Who put that together?
some random man my parents found, right? So they're going through like personal home videos where my dad's like, "Don't put me on camera, Cindy," and you know what I mean? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, puberty, like, you know, I'm going through my own shit. I'm like watching, you know, 40 people watch this video, and then it's like me bossing my brother around, grabbing him by the back of the neck, like, get over here, you know, like, and I'm like, yo, I was a little,
shit.
like, I like,
She probably still do that
This is
shit.
the boss. She's the boss.
She's the boss?
Yeah,
How,
she's
how
the
much, how much,
Who's older?
young, how
Yeah,
much
yeah,
younger are you than her?
boss. Just a year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
yeah, so it was
That's
like,
little bro, huh?
yeah,
Damn.
he's like super little, bro.
Boss up, bruh.
So what music do you listen
"Yeah,
to?
I got you, nigga.
What music do you listen to, Greg?
I listen to like a lot of like indie music.
You got an indie vibe going, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Well, I
like
like
it.
everything. I like everything. Damn, who am I listening to right now? It's like always changing.
Like, who's on your recently played right now?
You want me to just pull it up?
Just pull it out. Who's on your recently played?
What the fuck?
Pull it up, nigga.
Hey,
Fuck.
we ain't got time for that,
Recently
bro.
played this, like,
We got time
we're
for
just
that.
going through
We ain't got
search
time for that.
history,
We
all
got
of
time
that.
for that.
While he's doing that.
Childish Gambino type of nigga, yo. Right?
Childish Gambino? You like Childish Gambino?
Donald Glover?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's dope, dude.
That's what's up.
Hey, you know, one thing we didn't even do, we didn't even break down these hot topics today. We got Alyssa over here just chilling.
Oh, I
and
would definitely like
we
to hear her
didn't-
opinion on these hot
Yeah.
I
topics.
know. I want to hear your opinion
Hit
on the
me.
YG and Tekashi beef. So, as you know,
She just
Tekashi.
said she don't really fuck with
No,
that.
here's the thing, but I do follow the Shade Room, and
Okay.
so I have a glimpse. I have a
Yeah,
glimpse.
okay.
I have a glimpse.
You have a
That's what's
glimpse. So I'm gonna give you a little teaser. So basically, 6ix9ine and Kanye West and Nicki Minaj are all working on a little project together. And I guess Nicki Minaj's shoot got shot up, like her closet or something with her shoot got shot up.
Okay.
And YG was basically laughing about it. And
Yeah,
then
kind of
6
like the perfect group of people in one house getting shot up, kind of like that type
Yes.
of thing, like
that type of thing. And then you have 6ix9ine replying back about YG, something about worry about making bangers and your Uber case. Mind you, his Uber case was just his Uber driver just running into someone else's house. So that's not even really a big deal. Yeah. You feel me? I love YG. And 6ix9ine's cool too, but I have more respect for YG.
YG, yeah.
So how do you feel about it?
Definitely have respect for YG. What's that?
Which
Where
one?
It's like everyone's looking at it like, I feel like it's just like it's not bombed. Nigga, I'm from Compton. What is it?
Oh yeah, nigga from Compton.
Yeah, listen. YG is. I love YG. Tekashi. Here's the thing. I haven't heard him speak only once in an interview, and I remember just watching it, and then afterwards, my brain hurting so bad because. I don't think he's self-aware, for one.
He don't have no substance on.
Yeah, he doesn't have any truth. When I look at him, I just see. I think he's dirty. I think he's a rat. I think he's. No, I think
he's coming from a red bone.
Yeah,
too.
no, and I think he's just.
Like, yo, woo, you a tough motherfucker, boy. I give it up though.
I just don't know. I feel like women shouldn't even buy into that. Like women around those type of dudes is just crazy to me because it's like that's not who I would want to be my husband or someone I'm introducing to my father. That man is. Anyways, so yeah, I love YG. Glad Nicki's okay.
Is YG the nigga you want to bring home to Pops too?
Dead silence.
I don't know about
I don't
that.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
You wouldn't bring YG home?
I don't know.
to your
I
pops?
mean, he seems like I feel like every guy has like this
Alter
side
ego.
of them that looks like they could just be like super respectful. I don't know. He kind of looks like he, you know.
Only thing that nigga need to do right now is stop wearing them church shoes with all that bullshit he be wearing. Like, he be looking bad.
Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah,
church
that
shoes,
nigga. I don't know what the fuck, man.
But do you guys think like,
Jizzle,
but don't you?
That's my nigga.
I have a
love
question.
YG,
I have a
man.
question. Do you think like any of that is ever just like fake news? Like, you know, all of those people being in one house at one, like, don't you consider sometimes?
No. This Los Angeles.
No,
Niggas
I
will
don't
pull
think
up
so.
and
Yeah.
gun for your fucking
But it was
head.
probably more targeted towards Tekashi.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
said Kanye West was running for his life. That shit was funny as shit. I can picture that nigga running.
Wait, when was Kanye running for his life?
When they started shooting.
Said he grabbed his "Make America Great Again" hat and was running.
Go, that nigga was go.
Yo,
I was Kanye did not get hurt. Like, yo, fuck that nigga. Yeah, like they gunning for Tekashi. Yo, they gonna.
I was at Complex last
You're at
week.
Complex, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
we
we
were
were
there
there
too.
too.
Yeah, so I was there and I saw like a group of kids, like black kids, wearing the "Make America Great Again" hat, and I remember being like, that face. I remember being like.
It
But
said
then kind
that,
of
or
like,
did it say something different?
I thought it would say something different because my friend, she actually has this line, "Femu," and her says make women come again,
That's
right?
my homie, yo.
Femu?
Yeah.
Kaya?
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah, that's my
She worked for
homie.
King Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. Her brand is lit too.
Yeah,
The
her
King
brand
Ice
is
one?
Okay,
No,
it's lit up, but
Femu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like,
Femu is all about like women empowerment and shit like that.
Oh,
Shut
okay.
the nigga up.
Yeah, it's like
It's dope.
it's like
It's dope.
you know.
Pussy power. type
Yeah,
shit.
it's like
Oh, okay.
it's
lit.
but I'm like
Yeah, I ain't gonna be wearing that
power.
shit, but
Nah,
all right.
nigga, you better not. You coming here with a pussy power shirt. What the fuck you doing? Now, where Jay Wealth at? Nigga? What the fuck you doing? We can't do this. We can't be doing this.
dang.
No.
Enough about 6ix9ine and YG. I know you said that you mentioned Tupac and Biggie. So did you listen to Wu-Tang Clan? I know Stevie loves
Oh,
Wu-Tang.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, they just I don't know if
It's
you all
forever.
saw, but they were performing on Good Morning America with the song called "Protect Your Neck."
Damn, on Good Morning America. That's
On
lit.
Good, I know, on
You would've never
Good
thought
Morning
that back in the day.
America.
Only
Welcome
miss
to
was
America.
ODB. That would have been lit. Rest
Didn't
in
it have?
peace.
Was his son there? ODB son? Because this somebody looked just like
His son
ODB.
be around.
I think he
Yeah,
was.
I think his son was doing his.
I think
I
it
feel,
said he
did
was.
I go in on Tekashi? Like sometimes I forget.
Nah, you did
Don't worry
good.
about that.
No.
You
Oh,
stated
okay.
some facts.
Everybody going
He's
in on
dusty.
that.
He's dusty. He's
He
a
is.
clown.
Oh,
I said that like
He looks
every
like a
week.
rat.
You
He
good?
just- yeah, okay.
You
Yeah.
straight.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you in there,
Because
yeah,
sometimes
you
I
in
say
there.
things and then afterwards I like listen to them back and I'm like, Alyssa,
Striking.
watch
You don't
it.
realize how blunt you are.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. I
I
like,
feel you. I'm like that, too.
That
I
shit
like
ain't
how
going
it.
nowhere.
Yeah, I
That's
like.
not going nowhere. I do
I
the
feel
same
sorry for saying
thing.
that, but like
I'm a
I like
fire
how
sign.
niggas
I do the
like,
same
like,
shit.
oh,
I remember they came and interviewed us on How High 2, right? And they go, oh, okay. Oh, you know. No, let me not make it sound like that. All right. They
She's
said
definitely an actress.
Definitely
said-
actress.
When's your
Definitely.
birthday?
May 11th.
May 11th.
Oh
Taurus?
shit. I'm
What
a
do you-
Taurus too.
You're a
May-
Taurus?
I'm May 18th.
Oh, shit.
I'm a Sag, nigga. Sag.
Oh,
I'm a Leo.
Oh, what? See, this is cute. You know what they asked me? They said, who do you think could smoke who under a table, right? And this was like the closing question. And they said, Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa, right? So everyone goes around the circle. DC answers. Then Yachty answers. And then it gets to me, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't care. I was like, I don't care. And then just looking at the room afterwards, I was like, all right, let me give an answer. I guess I'll go with Wiz Khalifa. And then, like, in recent weeks, I've been like, damn, I should have picked Snoop because I saw him smoking in front of the White House the other day.
She said, I don't care.
Yeah, I fuck with her. That would have been my answer. Like, look, I don't even care.
I don't even care.
That, I would have been dying laughing.
I would have been cracking the fuck up if you
dying.
said that.
She said, I don't give a fuck.
This could be someone from the Shade Room. It was someone from the Shade Room interviewing her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope.
You should have said that. I think that shit would have stood out.
I did say it.
Oh shit!
It's you guys will see it. I said it. I said it, and then you see me have the moment where I'm looking around the room and everyone's like, kind of like she didn't even answer us, and then I'm like,
oh, that's lit.
Let me try to bring this back.
You know what? Because that's like a neutral answer though too, like on the low, like because you didn't pick either one of them, so you still safe.
Right. Well, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said, I don't care.
I
Like,
said I don't. I said, you know, I don't care. But I mean, if I have to pick one, I guess I'll just go with Wiz. Give him a point because they were both picking Snoop.
Both them motherfuckers smoke like chimneys. That's all I know. I smoke.
You been around them?
Yeah, I haven't smoked with Wiz, but I smoke with Snoop, and my nigga.
Oh, you was on GGN smoking with him, right?
Yeah. I left, and I remember I fell asleep at the light. That shit was crazy. Yo. I remember I was like a block, like not a block. I was like real close to my crib. I don't know what happened. I just remember somebody just knocking on the window. I'm like, oh shit. There was mad people like looking. Is he all right? I'm like, oh shit, I just sped off.
Yo,
like,
and your foot was
this was I was in the Ghost too. Like so, it was like like it was just like I was high as fuck. Like you already know. I'm just
Yo,
like,
I'm
yo,
happy
I'm not
you're
getting pulled over by
okay.
these fucking cops. Yo, I'm out. I just sped off on like 15 people. It was crazy. They probably thought I was dead or some shit.
Probably did. They probably did.
I ain't smoking with them niggas no more. I already know. I already told Snoop that I ain't fucking with y'all niggas. I need to get money, though.
I think I would.
Think you would? You think you would?
Yo, niggas, no, that nigga Lil Wayne smoked too. Crazy, yo. Niggas smoking too much, yo.
You saw Snoop smoking in front of the White House?
Oh yeah.
What'd you think about it? He had me cracking up. He
Yeah,
was like,
he
I'm
was-
Snoop and I don't give a fuck. Or
Yeah.
some shit
That's
like
lit.
that.
It's legal out there, though.
No, actually, I think in Washington it's legal. Washington, D.C. is
Yeah, that's
actually
what
not
that's-
legal.
Yeah, it is. It is. My dad
It
be
is?
there. Yeah, my dad be there.
Or
Oh,
even
okay.
like,
Yeah.
I know a lot of places
got
now you can carry
dispensaries.
around like a small, you know what I mean, a small percentage
yeah.
or whatever of weed.
Yeah, the way they got it in D.C., my dad says, like, the dispensary, you just got to go buy a T-shirt, and then it comes with, like, an eighth. So you buy, like, a $40 tee. But you get the weed, and you get a free tea. Well, however they do it.
Oh, that's cool.
But they do have weed out there, though.
Okay.
Is it good though? I mean, like, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Whatever.
Well, who knows?
Who
You know?
cares?
That real
They
shit
might
is
have
out
some
here in
good-
Cali.
yeah,
the real shit is in Cali,
Shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Real shit.
I know. Anytime anyone tells me they have some fire, I'm like, you probably got that from
I
Cali.
got a free ounce of weed at Complex Con.
Oh,
That shit
nice.
was lit.
Whoa.
Broken down in jars. I was like,
Yeah.
this
Oh.
shit-
I got that too.
yeah. Well, you know,
I was just like in and out of there.
by
I
next
didn't
time, by
really
next
get-
year, I'm already gonna have this shit. But you know, they was giving a free ounce. I went back the next day too. I didn't get an ounce, but got some pins.
The pins that they gave
I'm like,
me
look, you
actually
giving that
broke.
shit? It broke.
Yeah.
My man was trying to. That nigga Leash was trying to sell them. I'm like, nah, man, you gonna sell my shit. Like, he got his shit, but he trying to sell my shit. I don't even really fuck with it, but
Yeah,
I still got some new shit. I went back.
that's what's up.
Yeah, that was a
Posted.
cool little joint. I got me like half a O.
Have a seat.
Mm.
That weed was fire too. That shit broke that
Sticky.
shit down. That shit was like red
Sticky.
inside. Yeah.
Hella sticky.
I'm down to my last little nizza. Like,
Dang.
I'm like, fuck.
I got some shit.
Back to the music though. Do you listen to Joyner Lucas? Do you know? Did you all know who Joyner Lucas
No.
is? Joyner Lucas. He's
No.
really dope. He's really
guys are like-
underrated.
Listen,
You
we
guys
don't, I
are
don't even know
after
who the
the-
nigga
yeah,
is. Is he
like-
black, white? Nigga
He's
sound-
black.
nigga, look,
He's black. He's
French?
really dope. He's
I know
really
Frank
dope.
Lucas is.
Frank Lucas, nigga. George Lucas, nigga.
No, you watch
Is that
to
George
listen
Lucas'
to
nephew?
him. Honestly, I feel like he's just as good as. Okay, I want to say he's just as good as Kendrick Lamar, but he kind of falls under one of those like Kendrick Lamar's. And if you listen to like an article by him, he talks about how he tried to reach out to the Drakes and the Kendricks and the J. Coles, but no one was really like messing with him. But then he had Eminem reach out to him, and Eminem and him actually have a project coming out, which is going to be really dope. You guys should peep him. Because Joyner Lucas is really dope.
I'm going to listen to what she says.
Talk about substance
every time she
content.
tells me to listen to something, it do be dope.
It kind of reminds me of like Tom Joyner in the morning.
She like, now this nigga want to give you my props.
Now you want to give Sadiq Joyner props.
Take your motherfucking back,
He's like,
Jay. Take it back. Take it back.
Take that shit back.
Take my props back. Get that shit back.
No, but let's talk about this baby mama drama. You listen to Future?
Baby mama drama.
Quick, this
Future.
She be switching that motherfucker.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Wait, what we talking about, baby mama?
You guys,
drama?
I like. Listen, here's the thing.
Future got like 20 baby mamas. Bro. Come on.
I like high frequency music, and a lot of these people that we're talking about, their music is just like low level frequency, low level thinking, all of that.
My
so
nigga G over here, nigga.
I come out of here, people are like waiting on me, like, oh, now what? I'm like,
hey, but see, you see everything she just said. I had to switch it up. You know, Joyner Lucas seemed like nobody knew who he was. You know, we switched to the Future,
and then you got the frequency,
and then I got what I wanted to hear.
Oh, word? That's what you got?
It's because a lot of people fuck with Future, but she that's my man. You know,
really?
I love Future. I love Future. Honestly, I don't know. He is like my favorite artist. I don't know.
That's your favorite artist?
That's my
Future?
favorite artist. Future's my
crazy.
favorite
Really?
artist.
She said them niggas is stupid. Right?
I'm weak.
Low level thinking.
Low level thinking.
Low level facing.
No, guys, I didn't say high, like frequencies,
like
man.
Sade.
Frequencies. We gotta get these frequencies.
You know, that's why they turned
Sade,
Sade off. That's why they turned her off, because she was refusing to play her music at a certain frequency, a 528 frequency, which is the frequency of love. So they turned her off. They stopped playing her.
Wow,
Well,
I
we
didn't
still
know
play
that.
her. I still play Sade.
Shit, I still play her.
528 frequency.
Right on Alexa.
Yep,
Alexa.
528. And
Play
people didn't believe me.
And it does. It plays. I don't even know how. I don't even got the Alexa app. The motherfucker just played. Wi-Fi. I don't know. I swear to God, yo. I swear to God.
Hey, this has been a killer conversation, though. And you're so animated, and I
switching it
love
up.
your energy.
It's like, I feel like I came in here and I talked shit about Tekashi, 6ix9ine, but honestly,
You did
Tekashi,
good.
fuck you, man. No one, like, honestly.
What the fuck?
Yo, this is my nigga. Jesus
like-
the fuck Christ.
He's like, look, I leave. He's like, so that's not what I was expecting.
Nah.
Oh,
Like,
Tekashi,
he's
I
like-
feel bad.
like,
Fuck
it's
that
like-
nigga though. Oh shit. Oh, that's how you feel?
And then it's like,
What do you eat for breakfast? Nigga?
I didn't, and I think
Okay.
that's why I'm like a little, you know,
Oh, sheesh. Jesus Christ. That
coming off a
motherfucker.
little aggressive over here.
Hey,
But
Greg,
yeah, it's great.
Greg,
guys.
I feel you, bruh. This your big sister right here? Yeah, y'all used to argue?
Speaking in the mic, bro.
Yeah, y'all argued?
No,
Yeah.
don't put it back on.
Oh, damn. Enough said,
Enough said, you
She
guys.
probably been coming at you your whole life, huh?
has been said.
He probably used to that shit by now. He probably got the most patience in the world.
He does.
Yeah, you
He's
do,
like
huh?
chilling. Hey,
I
so
feel
go
you,
ahead
bro.
and tell
I
us where we
feel
can
you.
find you at.
Okay.
What's your social media and
What's
where we
your
can.
handle?
I don't know if I want you guys to be able to find me after this, but
Nigga, now you can't leave. Fuck outta here. Now the door's shut. You stuck.
if you guys are looking on Instagram, Alyssa Nina spelled with an E.
Matter of fact, I'm about to follow now.
Go ahead. I don't have my phone.
It's Alyssa Nina.
Alyssa Nina,
How
baby.
you spell that?
Alyssa
I
Nina.
can't, I don't even know how to spell my name.
It's just AOYSSANENA.
Did you say
What?
you only know how to spell your name?
Yeah,
I
That's
ignored
important.
that.
That's
I would
important.
hope. I would
I
hope.
know. Go ahead. What is it again?
AOYALY.
AOY.
S like Sam, A. And then NENA.
Oh, it popped the fuck up.
Hey.
Vibes,
And there
my
you have
friend.
it. That's Alyssa Nina.
Awesome.
She's
We're going to
G.
take a quick break and we're going to come back with the next guest. You listen to
Yes.
The Fixx on Dash Talk X.